Gauges on the ceiling, and my paper no for that's just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight on the injured list.
And both teams missing some players here early in the season. Maybe not equally, but no excuses either way.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Sims in at the 5. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. We can expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on a shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
Bridges misses. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Finney-Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Simmons after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Thomas inside. He's against Bridges. Thomas, no luck.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Simmons, a screen on Brunson. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
Here's Brunson. Had a hand on it.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Back to Simmons. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brunson finds Anunoby. They now take the lead. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Now here's Schroeder. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the inside. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Brunson against Schroeder. Bridges outside. Sims kicks to Hart. 4 on the clock. Bridges drained for 2 points.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Both free throws good from Bridges. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
And here's Brunson after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thomas kicks to Simmons. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Sims has got 4 rebounds in this game. Runs in the pass to Bridges. Simmons against Hart. Bridges a screen on Schroeder. And here's Brunson outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Brooklyn making a change here. Williams has checked in. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Nets second.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Sims. Scoreless thus far. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Brunson. A shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Brunson against Schroeder. Puts up a 3. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. Johnson's got 5 points so far. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Outside Williams. Pass to Johnson. And a fast break now for New York.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside Williams. Johnson against Hart. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Shooter kicks to Johnson. Here's Williams. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 9 points in the game so far.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Schroeder dishes to Johnson. Outside Williams. Picked by Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Thomas's shot is off. New York leading by 3. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Sims. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it's just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
First one falls for him. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Brownie's checked in, and it's Wilson in for Cameron Johnson. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bridges with the steal.
In a moment now to see some numbers from Mikal Bridges. Averaging 17 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And that one misses.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Johnson, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And he sinks the second. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Inside. Right block shot. Wilson grabs the board. Nets trail by 8. Simmons on the wing. Payne covering. Here's Clowney. Still scoreless. They need this one. Tries again. And Simmons with the layup.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Payne. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And with that 7'1" wingspan, Bridges can cause problems on D.
Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Payne looking around. A 3-ball. They get it again. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Jalen Brunson out there with Payne. Then there's Toppin. And it's Akporti in at the center. They're the group New York will start the second with. Brunson, good.
Yeah, you got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Pass to Simmons. It's over Payne. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They set the screen. Bounce pass from Williams. Shoots it, and it's denied. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Knicks making a change here. Lyons checked in. The Knicks leading by 11. Pass to Akporti. Here's Payne. Releases. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside, Simmons. It's blocked.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
He hits the second from the line. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
Now, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
Payne just opening things up for this offense by moving the ball.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Let's see some of the numbers here for Cameron Thomas.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now here's Simmons. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
So it's New York now after Keon Johnson hitting the 3. Here's Payne. Williams with the block. Simmons inside. Brunson covering, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
That free throw, no good. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Now here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Johnson from outside. Porty grabs the rebound. New York leading by 8. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Clowney. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking team. 5th best, the Nets.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Martin comes in for Johnson, and it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porty. Rebound, Brooklyn. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. 1 good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Martin. Stolen by Brunson. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist from Brunson. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. And again, New York turns it over.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Brunson. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Payne. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Sims over Finney-Smith. The shot by Sims, no good. Williams for 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Anunoby outside. Here's Bridges. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brownie's checked in. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 12. Here's Clowney. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clowney's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the 3 ball is good. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. Here's Clowney. Clock is at 3. Shot from 16. He can't hit that time. Hart the pass to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Here's Hart. Out to Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 13. Milton the pass to Williams. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hart the pass to Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. Brunson just determined to get his shot.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Brunson against Milton. To the inside. Here's Clowney. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Clowney's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams against Bridges. Milton with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Boston. Back to Finney-Smith. Drops in the tray. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Nets trail by 10. Williams with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Here's Milton. Off the left rim and out. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. They kick out to Anunoby. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Knicks. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Finney-Smith.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And stolen by Payne. Pass to Hart. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Here's Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Anunoby kicks to Sims. Pass to Payne. Shoots over Schroeder. Payne can't hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here is Thomas. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Schroeder. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hart finds Payne. Now here's Anunoby. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And Simmons kicks it over to Schroeder. Johnson outside. Shoots over Anunoby. Johnson the pass to Simmons. And pushing it up. Here's New York. 2 points. That one goes. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hart's got 9.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so it's the New York Knicks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the New York Knicks.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
New York leading by 14, shutting the floor for the Nets. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Finney-Smith in at the center position. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
And he hits the first of 3. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board. Anunoby, one of those star players in the league that you don't really look at the numbers to see how he impacts the game overall. It's the intangibles that make him special.
Got a piece of it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Here's Sims. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Second team foul. Jericho Sims at the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Nets trail by 18. Johnson kicks it over to Schroeder. Off target from three-point range. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Bridges inside. Thomas is on him. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 16 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Down low. Here's Schroeder. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Here's Hart. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. New York needs to get off a shot. The shot by Sims, no good. Hart against Simmons. It's good from Schroeder on the assist from Simmons. 9 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Brunson. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Knicks fourth.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the three.
Thomas against Bridges. Finney-Smith, no good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Now here's Simmons. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Thomas, no good. Here's Bridges. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And even 3-on-3 break. Hart, that's good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New York?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The Knicks leading by 20. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now, here's Bridges. 18 points for him. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 21.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Dennis Schroeder at the line. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder.
Hard to teach speed, and for over a decade, Dennis Schroeder has shown you plenty of it.
Schroeder hits them both. New York leading by 21. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bridges misses. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Lets it go from 11. Akporti grabs the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bridges outside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Now here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Schroeder. Finney Smith finds Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Schroeder. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And the first one drops. So for the Nets, Clowney's checked in, and it's Williams in for Johnson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Bridges misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Trains the three-pointer. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. He's fantastic at sensing when one of his guys has got some freedom.
Here's Akporti. Lays it up off the glass. Akporti's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Pass to Finney Smith. Screen by Simmons. No good from Finney Smith. The Knicks leading by 23. Here's Brunson. Clowney pulls it in. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the 2nd round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
So for the Nets, Wilson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Johnson in for Simmons. And both free throws good for Thomas. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. Johnson surveying the floor. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks leading by 21. Now here's Payne. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 13 points in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Dadier. Anunoby passes to Payne. Over Johnson. Payne can't hit. Nets trail by 20. Outside Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. Johnson can't get it to go. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Now here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. Johnson kicks to Wilson. Here's Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Nets. That's good from Payne. Brooklyn with the ball. Now Milton. Still yet to score. Driving inside. Yes, that goes in.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 30. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Wilson the pass to Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 13.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And here's Payne. Over Milton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Cameron Payne. And it's Akporti in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The shot by Wilson, no good. The Knicks leading by 20. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Milton. To the inside. Here's Williams, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Hukporti. Williams passes to Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's rebounded by New York. Hukporti's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Dadier, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 18. Hilton the pass to Johnson. Inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Payne with a screen for Brunson. Over Milton. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
You try to stay as much as you can connected with Brunson, but he just knows how much space he needs to squeeze one off.
Here's the screen. Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Knicks with the rebound. Payne's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dadier. Here's Hukporti. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Hukporti. At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Knicks making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Brownie's checked in. And it's Whitehead in for Shake Milton. That one misses. Nets trail by 19. Williams passes to Whitehead. A 3-pointer off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Martin's checked in for Whitehead.
Number 14, Tyrese Martin.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Johnson, the pass to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Stolen. Here's Brunson. Martin with the block. Johnson outside. Pass to Clowney. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And he can't get the first one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Hukporti. Anunoby left side. Over Johnson. That one wide left.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now here's Williams. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pocket 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
Here's Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
OG Anunoby at the line, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty at the line. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Good. The Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Hukporti. Back to Payne. There's the screen. Or the 3. They get it back. Hukporti.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Down low, stolen away. Left side, Williams. Johnson outside. There's Thomas with the 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Payne finds Anunoby. Yep, it counts.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
Outside Thomas. Johnson surveying the floor. And he makes good on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting in that sweet spot.
Anunoby, right side. Rebound by Johnson. Nets trail by 10. Schroeder outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Picked by Finney-Smith. Thomas, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Anunoby with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Payne. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Here's Johnson. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Simmons checked in for the Nets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Simmons. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Bridges against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. But 3.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now here's Brunson. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Here's Hart into the lane, and he lays it straight in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Johnson finds Simmons. To stop the run, outside Thomas. Shoots over Bridges. Thomas's shot is off. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. And stolen by Simmons. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
And that's Simmons at his best. So good at navigating the open floor.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Nets trail by 15. Outside, Simmons. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Schroeder missing. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Johnson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Brooklyn. 1:43 left in the 4th. Now, here's Anunoby. From past the arc. The shot off that time. Nets trail by 12. Johnson left side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You can tell Johnson is enjoying himself playing without overthinking it.
We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Brunson against Schroeder. A fadeaway. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Nets on offense. They've got an 8-0 run to the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Dorian Finney-Smith at the line. 2 shots.
The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 8.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
It's to Sims. Anunoby outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 11.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Mikal Bridges.